The very first member that I saw was Suyong. She looked out from the balcony where they were doing the press conference and waved to us fans, and I was like, oh my god, she's so pretty! My name is Eric. I'm 38 years old, and I'm an associate professor from the University of the Philippines, Diliman. I'm a So-on, and that means I'm a Gross Generation fan. I started being a fan back in 2010. My cousin introduced me to them via G and Genie music videos. And then a few months later, I discovered Socified. Started watching their English subtitled content, starting with Hello Baby. I saw a lot of things about them aside from singing and dancing, which we know they're already so good at. A different side we're in, they were so human, they were so fun, they were so funny, and all that. And then watching a lot more of those variety shows made me admire them, like these young women wanting to grow up, wanting to spread love and happiness to a lot of different people through their music, through what they do. That's why I like them so much. Technically, I don't have one, like how some people define it, because I actually like each and every member. If you want me to rank them instead, like who's my favorite, like who's the one that's getting more of my attention a little bit compared to the others, it would be Tiffany and Suyong. Obviously, the first one would be my very first concert, and that is in February of 2012 in Bangkok. That's the Girls' Generation Second Asia Tour, because it's my first time. The very first member that I saw was Suyong, because like she looked out from the balcony where they were doing the press conference and waved to us fans, and I was like, oh my god, she's so pretty! The second one, the Fantasia tour in November 2015 in Seoul. To breathe the same air as them, to see them perform in their home country, to interact with Korean fans. It was such a memorable thing for me. And the third one, again, back in Seoul, and this is now the 10th anniversary fan meeting in August of 2017. That was, of course, very special because at that time, little that we know that Tiffany, Suyong, and Sohyun were preparing to leave SM Entertainment. I was able to see them perform the old songs that they used to perform. I also attended some individual members' live events, and the most memorable one for me would be Tiffany's in Manila. This was back in January of 2020. I had eye contact with her and I almost touched her hand because I was the one who went up near the stage to hand her the special banner that the fandom made for her. And so being that close to her was something that's very special. Not a lot of fans would be able to do that. I prefer buying the official ones. There's mostly there's albums, like the albums, and then all my DVDs are on this side, and then some concert merchandise in the middle. I've actually lost count as far as how much I spent in totals in terms of merchandise. These are the official fan club kits. It really signifies to me that I'm an official member of the fandom. The card, as you can see, has my name on it. This was my ID card from my SM Town Global package when I attended the fan meeting in Seoul in 2017. And the third one obviously would be the light sticks. It's something that's always been special to fans and to the girls because it's our way to communicate with each other. It's our way of showing our support. It makes the stage beautiful. It makes the stadium beautiful, the venue sparkling so much. Lastly would be this one, Party, the mini album. This was their first official release as 8 members in 2015. To me, this has a very personal meaning. They're starting all over again, or they're trying to come back in a different manner. But what also makes this special are 2 things. One, it's signed. Second, it's a not for sale version. And it's an official one because it has the sticker as well. I actually have this in a Ziploc bag. I just took it out so that I can show it to you. First of all, internet and technology use wasn't really that big during that time. We were happy with 360p videos. It's hard to interact with other fans, especially non-Filipinos. It was also harder to translate stuff from Korean to English because there weren't any translation apps back then. And of course, one last major difference was the accessibility. Flights were more expensive back then, I remember. And concerts in the Philippines were far and few in between. We didn't have Girls' Generation until 2013, and that wasn't a solo concert. As opposed to nowadays, it's cheaper to fly to Korea, fly to Taiwan or Hong Kong to catch concerts.